What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jab Queen Boxing, and we are back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Whew. Well, it is the morning after the first Fatal Fury card, City of Wolves. What we're going to do is just look at a couple of highlights for all three of the main event fights. And then we're going to talk about a few things that I noticed during these fights. Take a look.
Big Bear has a long record of success as a training location for a lot of top fighters. Good right hand by Barboza. The little feints upset your timing and rhythm.
It really does. And look at that hook he just hit on a Barboza with. T.O. is on the square. I haven't seen him look this good in a long time.
Now, them announcers ain't have to say that. But anyway, I digress. So for the Teo versus Barbosa fight, the fight we just watched a clip of, let me give you my analysis of the entire fight, right? So they did. They both came out kind of getting to the action. A couple nice body shots. Teo did look faster than Barbosa. He used a lot of lateral movement, a bunch of feints. A lot of misses on both sides, right? It looked like one was scared, the other was glad that one was scared. I don't really know. But Teal's footwork is really not the best. He does tend to fight off the back foot a lot. And Barbosa really didn't let his hands go as much as he should have to capitalize on a lot of those missed opportunities. I started to get annoyed with Teo later in the fight with all of the playing around in the ring, the sitting on the ropes, just a lot of antics. But then again, that is Teo as we know him. But in the end, he did come out victorious. So congratulations to Teofimo Lopez. He did end up winning that fight. Next up on the card, we have who we were all dying to see, Devinhaney versus Jose Ramirez. So let's take a look.
Ramirez, Haney's record 31-0-0.
Let the fight go. Good hook. Good combination.
All these first two rounds, we talked a lot about Devinhaney not throwing a lot of punches. Jose Ramirez is not taking advantage at all.
He's not. I don't think they saw it like this, though.
No, look, this is certainly not Devinhaney putting on a masterclass by any stretch.
So in the clip that we just watched, and I know it was short because, listen, I can only stomach so much garbage at a time. Devin did a lot of moving around the ring. Maybe that's why Bill was caught at 2 a.m. the night before walking around the ring, I guess, to see how big it was. I don't know. I was sitting there wondering what happened to all that trash that Bill and Shane Mosley was talking about, him teaching Devin how to pop his punches or whatever and be able to get the stoppage or the knockout. Devin versus Jose was awful. Devin didn't even fight at a full 147. He went in at a catch weight, although I don't know if you heard the clip that I played the other day about Eddie Hearn saying that he could have sworn Devin behind was at least 160 when he got up on that damn scale or on fight day or whatever the case may be. Devin did a lot of clinching in that fight. It was probably the least amount of punches thrown in a damn fight. He landed 70 punches in a 12-round fight, which is five punches per round maybe. And Ramirez didn't do no damn better. He only threw about 6 punches around, so that was what it was. But I watched that fight specifically to see how Devin was going to come back, right? And what that showed me was that Devin is still a bit gun shy. I mean, for the first few rounds, he didn't even really throw a lot of punches, if any at all. Now, I'm not sure if he was still just kind of getting warmed up or what his situation was. But I want to really horn in on this point. Devin and his father blamed the Ryan performance. Well, Bill did a lot of the blaming anyway. Blamed Devin's performance on the Osterring, right? was the reason that his son got put down. So Bill and Devin, how do you explain the performance last night? And I know a lot of his fans are gonna just say, it don't matter, he won. Let me tell you something. How he looked in that performance, oh, it matters a lot. No questions got answered. In fact, all I got is more questions. Like, for example, how the hell did they give Devin Haney the first round and he didn't throw not one damn punch? The shit is just ridiculous. I mean, look, I get it, right? And Devin, for the record, he did win the fight, so congratulations, Devin Haney. All I'm saying is, if you guys are going to blame the previous performance on Ryan Garcia and his quote unquote Ostarine use, then you should have came in that ring performing like you were talking, which is, I'm going to step on him. I'm going to stop him, so on and so forth. And all it appeared to me was that you were scared. That's how it looked. Okay, that's just how it looked, and I'm just gonna be honest about the situation. Um, Next up, we have the main event: Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Let's take a look.
Ryan Garcia, that last fight against Devin.
Oh my gosh! A double hook, short hook, caught Ryan right on the chin, dropped him in the second round. Roller Romero, wow.
Ooh, child. Well, this was the most exciting fight on that card, to say the very least. Um, and I must say, it appeared to be the toughest fight on that card. I mean, Ryan fought a puncher coming off a year layoff due to his suspension, of course. Rolly's been out of the ring a while too. But I have to say, I did not see this one coming, y'all. I was wrong in my prediction, which is probably why I don't bet. Because I just knew that Ryan was going to be able to pull this off for me. But it just appeared that Ryan, after he got punched in the face and put down, that kind of took all the fight out of Ryan. I'm not really sure. I mean, he did do a post conference where he said he just really couldn't get up for this fight or what have you. So I'm not really sure what Ryan is going through mentally. But hopefully he overcomes that, and in his next fight he performs better. I do want to say congratulations to Rolly Romero. He is a champion now at 147, so congratulations to him for that. But I also want to make this little disclaimer, right, to some of the Haney fans. Um, a loss for Ryan does not equal a win for Devin, y'all. Y'all are acting like Devin beat Ryan last night. He did not. And I still believe that Ryan would whoop Devin if they get to this rematch, because I'm hearing now that it was contingent on both of them winning their fights, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But hey, that's turkey, and do your thing. But I did want to just lay that out there because I don't know, the energy that I'm getting from some of these Haney fans is just a little weird. But nevertheless, once again, congratulations to all of the winners on the card last night. Go ahead and celebrate. You guys pulled it off. And kudos to you, definitely kudos to you guys for that. Overall, I thought that the card was not the best. I'm just not a fan of kind of all the theatrics. I'm more of a plain Jane kind of girl. I like ring walks. I like to see and feel the energy inside of an arena. Yesterday just kind of seemed, I don't know, a little all over the place. I mean, some of the guys were arriving in cabs, all that kind of foolishness. I don't know what that was about, but that is what it was. Tonight, we have Canelo versus Skull. Now, I did say that the hell with that life-size Chucky doll. I did say I was not going to watch that fight, but I may end up watching it just because it is Canelo, and it may make for some good content. I haven't really been following that fight, to be honest, thus far. So, like I said, I will peek at it just to see if anything interesting happens, and then I will come back and report it. But until next time, y'all, catch me on the panel.